Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about reading and writing scientific notation. We're going to go from scientific notation to standard form and also from standard form to scientific notation. So, essentially, what is scientific notation? A number written in scientific notation is expressed as a times 10 to the power n, where a is greater than or equal to 1 and strictly less than 10. And n, which is our power of 10, must be an integer. And so all numbers can be expressed in this way. There's only certain numbers, specifically very big numbers and very small numbers, where we might actually want to write it in this way in general. But technically, any number can be expressed in this way. So here's an example of a very large number. This number is 75,300,000. They would like us to write 75,300,000 in scientific notation. So first I want to talk about how we do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my decimal point over here, and I'm going to move it to the left however many times I need to before we get a number that is between 1 and 10, inclusive of 1, not inclusive of 10. So I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3 places, 4, 5, 6, 7 places. And if I move it 7 places to my left, I end up with 7.53. And this does meet the criteria of being greater than or equal to 1 and being less than 10. And so this is the correct A value. Now I need to write times 10 to which power? Well, in this case, we moved left 7, so therefore the answer is 10 to the power of 7. And note that if we expanded this and multiplied it, we would end up with 75,300,000. So if you type this in a calculator, 7.53 times 10 to the power of 7, you will get the original number back. Because essentially, scientific notation is not a way of changing the number, it's a way of writing a number in a different way. So both of these, the number in the question and my answer, both have the exact same meaning. They're just written in a different format, right? Hence notation. Scientific notation is another way of writing numbers that we already have. So here's another example. How would we rewrite this very, very small number in scientific notation? 0.000000647. Well, first I'm going to figure out how many times I must move the decimal place in order to get to a number that is between 1 and 10. So if I move it over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, I will get 6.47. Now, because I did that, because I moved to the right 6 places, I must multiply this by 10 to the power of negative 6 in order to balance that out. And that is the answer in scientific notation. And once again, you can check this answer by typing it in your calculator and ensuring that you end up receiving this as your answer. All right, let's talk about how would we write the following in standard form. Let's start with 4.5 times 10 to the power of 6. So the first thing I'm going to do is just write 4.5. And then what do we mean by 10 to the power 6? This means to take the decimal point and move it to the right 6 times. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so my new decimal point is here, and I'll fill in those empty spaces with zeros. So therefore, 4.5 times 10 to the power 6 is the same as 4.5 million. So the answer is 4.5 million. Okay, how about this next one? 3.2 times 10 to the power negative 4. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to write 3.2, and then it says 10 to the power of negative 4. So I'm going to move the decimal place 4 left. So let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the answer is 0.00032. And there we go. As always, feel free to put any questions you might have in the comment section, and we'll see you for the next one.